man, ready to get this shit back rolling.
Take off, nigga. You know you the host, nigga. You forgot?
Yeah, what?
I said, nigga, take off. You know you the host, nigga. You supposed to run the whole shit.
Yeah. We okay. All right, let's go. This is just getting back to it. You know what I'm saying? We can just hit a topic or two.
Yeah, just start how you gonna start, because I can edit all this. I can edit this shit from the jump. I can edit it out.
Okay, let me turn this light off in the back. Maybe I could turn this.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Ruka. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Do your view switch when I hit this button? Do it switch?
Nah.
Okay, cool. All right, got you. Cause I'll be switching back and forth with the views and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. All right, real quick. What we say? March 31st.
Mm-hmm. She's a runner. She's a track star.
All right, shit, I forgot how we used to start this motherfucker.
Yo. That was your shit. Yo. It's a Piece of Love podcast. Whatever. What you used to say?
I can't even remember.
Nigga, go out the door. Fuck it, nigga.
Here we go. All right. Yo, we back. Niggas in LA, man. It's been some time. About a year, man. We've been hustling. It's been a lot going on. But we're back. It's March 31st, the last day of March. It's only right that we come back together on the 2-year anniversary of the big homie, the legend, neighborhood Nipsey Hussle's passing. It's only right that we commemorate on this day, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, that's a fact, man. Hey, first off, we back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last day of the month. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, it's the weather's starting to break. It's seeming like, people are coming back outdoors. I mean, the coronavirus is still cracking, but, it seemed like the restrictions are loosening up. I'm starting to see some summer dresses. You know what I'm saying? Some asses out here. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling real good. Hell yeah.
Hey, I see that KJLA shot in the back, man. What's going on?
We connecting the dots, man.
Yeah.
God is good. It's coming together. And I feel like, this thing is working. We got to keep pointing to what we got going on, man, to really feed the streets, bro. So I'm excited, man. We got to do this. We got some new content and things like that. I got to ask you, bro, what you got on your feet right now?
Oh, man, right now I'm in the house, man. I ain't got on, man. I ain't even got on no socks on my feet right now, man.
You can't let me do this to you every time we record. Well, since you ain't got on the feet, this is where I'm at with it today. I got the Tokyos on. You know what I'm talking about? We super busted today, man. So you got to come with it next time, bro.
Man, stop playing with me, boy. You know what I do, man. You know what I do, man. You was supposed to tell me ahead of time, man. I'm sitting in the house all comfortable, man.
Yes, indeed. You know what? And let me say
back in the camera. Put them back in the camera. Show the people again what you got on the foot, man. Check the footwork.
Man, these are Tokyos right here. I think they call it Tokyos. The Jordan 1 highs. And let me give respect where respect is due, man. We've been doing the sneakerhead thing for a long time, but I got to keep it a buck. Bro, you was the first cat I seen that was super bussing all the time. I'm talking about all the Jordans, all the shit. Even before I got heavy into it, I think growing up playing basketball and shit, you naturally like sneakers. Yes, but you were the first cat I met that had every Jordan, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give credit where credit is due, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, Black man. It's nothing, man. I try to stay humble with it. It's just something I like to do. It's a part of the lifestyle. It's the life.
What got you into it though? Like what got you into the sneakers, man?
I think you said it. You said it right. It initially started with basketball, and then, well, you know what? I can't even say that, bro. I think it was my mama, man. It was my mama, because I can go back with baby pictures and like pictures as a kid before I was playing any sport, and I had the J's on. But what happened was when I started playing basketball, it was like, okay, you got to get you a basketball shoe. And I'm like, I'm playing in all the Jordans. I want to be like Mike. So it just went crazy from there. Then it just went ballistic. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy. Man, please tell him, man. First time I came to your crib in high school, man, had to be 10th grade.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing like this before. You had all the Jordans surrounding your wall, bro, on the wall.
Yeah, on the top. You talking about the top? Yeah.
On the top, you had everything. It's like, I don't think people, like the sneaker thing is cool now, but you was doing this shit since, I'm talking back in King Julius. So it's like, man, my shit is getting up to par. I kind of fell off for a minute and all this, but I gotta give credit where it's due, bro. You was the first cat I seen busting all the time. So I gotta get that credit where it's due, man.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, man. Speaking of shoes, the nines released today. The women's nines released today.
Okay, which what color pattern?
That let me get the proper name for them. They released today. They came in they had like the multiple colors on them that just released. Those were women nines.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. They mismatched shoes almost. Like the five is almost.
The change, they called the change the worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, them huh?
What'd you think about them?
I like them. They was hot. I just left Foot Locker like 30 minutes ago. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Right.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. Shoot. You got sneakers and all that. Right now, what's the most prevalent thing that's going on in the world is the Derek Chauvin case, the officer that killed brother George Floyd, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't really been keeping up with the trial on a day-to-day basis, but I'm understanding that they're showing the footage every day, and people are really getting a chance to see the footage from the police cam. So it's like you seeing different angles and things like that.
Yes.
And then we know that a couple of weeks ago, the family was awarded $27 million on behalf of George Floyd. And my thing was, okay, it's always good to have the people pay the family for their loss. But my thing is like the police do that because they're gearing up to not convict this guy. They paid the family to be able to say, look, we paid you. We're not going to hold this police officer accountable. What you think? How you feel like it's going to play out? What's your feelings on everything that's going on right now?
Well, to be honest with you, I think you hit the nail on the head. So you pay the family off and then let him go. So they quote unquote, I guess both parties supposed to be winning, but no money could ever bring back George Floyd. No money could ever do that. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I honestly do feel like they're gonna let the man go. But if you paying off a family for $27 million, then that means that man was in the wrong. He was guilty.
Exactly. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because if I don't believe he's guilty, then I'm not gonna pay $27 million.
You're not gonna.
So it's like, how can you pay? Yeah, that don't even make sense. So my thing is like, how does the Justice Department really work? You're saying he was wrong because you're paying such a lump sum, but does that mean since you paid, he don't got to go to jail now? It's like it's kind of crazy, man.
Right, but I guess when they do, did they sue him or something? And they settled.
I really don't know where the cash came from or why the family got the money. I don't know if it's a lawsuit or what, but it just seems like we never get a conviction. It's almost like down there, is it Minneapolis where it's at? It's almost like I see them boarding things up. It's all these barricades and all these police officers. They're rather prepare for the aftermath rather than just do what's right. They'd rather say this officer's not guilty and deal with all the shit that's gonna happen, as opposed to just saying, you know what, we gotta charge this man because he did the wrong thing.
I guess they riding with each other.
That's right.
They riding with each other. It's almost like it's just like a game. Your partner do something, you don't snitch, he go to court.
You don't say nothing.
You don't say nothing. Hopefully he get found not guilty, and then there you have it. I guess the money is supposed to be the hush money for the family, so they don't, put up a. But it's so funny to me right now too, because speaking of George Floyd, you see what's going on with a lot of some of the other family members of like the some of the young Black victims, like Tamir Rice's mom. They are basically saying that they don't want Black Lives Matter even using their kid's name because you're going around the city parading, starting up, you creating awareness of what's actually going on out here, but you collecting all this money and none of the money is going to the family.
That's a fact.
And you're using the victim's name, you're using the victim's photos, you're just using the victims in general to get whatever you're gonna get, and the family's not getting nothing out of it, and then, so you got a lot of the family that's not going for it now.
And it makes sense, man. How would you feel, if it's this organization kicking up all this dust and raising all this money, but y'all not helping the actual family out? It seems a little, to me, honestly, and it's like, I'm not going to point no fingers at Tamika Mallory or none of these people, because these people are getting publicity, they doing interviews and all that. But when I saw Tamika Mallory at the Grammys performing with Lil Baby, it was like, okay, it's like, come on, man. Like, I understand the message that you're trying to push, but come on, that's a little too far for me.
Why did you feel that was too far?
I just feel like as a politician, we understand that she's vocal and social media has changed a lot, but I don't need to see you performing with Little Baby on the Grammys. That's not your job. If your voice is on the track, cool. But it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, why are you at the Grammys performing? It don't make sense to me.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I guess for me, it's almost like I feel like in today's time in 2021, because hip hop is so powerful, that is one of the angles that you got to touch. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel that way. Like if you want to get at the youth, bro, the youth is listening to Lil Baby. They listening to Shiesty.
Yeah.
They listening to all the other young artists that's out here. So how else do you connect to them? You know, I guess we so used to seeing the poor righteous teacher to the point where when we see somebody like an activist that's standing up for us, it looks weird when they have money or when they get money or when they, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But it's a fine line between just taking advantage of in a negative way versus really, standing up for what you standing up for, especially if you on the at the Grammys performing with somebody. So it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to say, man, but I ain't, I didn't take it no type of way, only because of the subject matter in the song. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because that he performed the bigger picture, which was about all of that stuff that Tamika Mary be trying to fight for, her and my son. So, I ain't really taking it no way.
You're right, and that's a good point, saying like, hey, the youth is tapped in with Lil Baby. So if you want to reach the youth, you need to go to Lil Baby.
Exactly. Because if Farrakhan came on there and said a speech in the middle of his song, it wouldn't be bad. Would you take it that way?
No, I wouldn't. You're right, 100%. If Dead Electronica was performing and he bought out Farrakhan, it'd be like, oh, this shit is crazy. You
feel me? I guess he might not look at Tamika Mallory in those regards, so I don't know.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That makes sense, man.
Right. Did you get a vaccine?
Man, hell no. Hell to the no. Man, there's so many studies as to like, and let me say this, man, like, I'm not gonna doubt nobody or fault nobody for getting the vaccine. To each his own. Certain people feel certain type of ways. But what I've been noticing is that our grandparents' generation,
yes,
they have no reservations. They don't have no reservations about getting the shot. They like, sign me up, give me the shot immediately.
Yes.
And I'm thinking like, why don't they have any reservation? Like we know our history and all that, right? So we don't trust the government. It's shit's tricky. Mark of the beast. It's so many things, the population control, all this shit. Correct. And the older folks of that generation is like, shit, sign me up. Where can I get it at?
This is correct. Yeah, I feel like it goes based on their generation and how they grew up. So they grew up believing most of the stuff on TV.
See, that's the point. Yeah.
And they grew up believing that, bro. When we came along, we was like, wait a minute, hold on. We was able to step back and see something don't sound right or something don't seem right. And then the internet come. So now we have access to whatever type of internet information we got access to. We can look up anything. So us, we like, no, this don't sound right, because we got access to more information than what they got. And then to what they ever had. So us, we going back, looking at history, looking at the Tuskegee experiment. We looking at a lot of shit, and we like, nah, we not trusting that.
But they're not even in touch with the internet, so they can't even go do all of that. Their minds are not even working like that.
Right, exactly. But you do have some that's in touch. That's like, hell no, I ain't taking that. I don't know what they put in that.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them, but the older folks is like, man, sign me up. Where can I get my shot at?
That's a fact. My grandfather already got his.
Yeah, both of my grandparents got it. They not even tripping. Like, I feel fine. And my thing is like, older folks pre-existing conditions, it's safer. It's the coronavirus is a lot more deadlier for them. So I can understand them saying, hey, I don't want to play with it. I'm not taking no chances. But the facts that they don't question anything. It's almost like they just like, it don't matter. They said it's gonna be good for you. Don't worry about it. I'm taking it. It's kind of crazy, man.
It just shows the amount of control that the government been having. They can flash them on a TV all day long to get you to believe it, and then they can feed you whatever they want to feed you after you fell into the trap. They can do whatever.
Exactly. That's real talk, man.
For real. I'm skeptical on that vaccine. No, I'm cool.
You think they're gonna start requiring it? You think it's gonna be like if you want to fly airplane, if you want to fly, you gotta have your vaccine?
Of course, they're gonna find a way to make us take it. Oh, they're gonna force you. They're gonna say you don't have to take it, but if you want to go to work, you gotta take it. If your kids want to check back in school, they gotta take it.
Ooh, that's crazy.
That's how they gonna get you.
That's diabolical, man. That's crazy.
That's a control thing, bro. Now the question is, it's not like I don't believe the corona is real, but I don't know what's in that vaccine.
Exactly.
This just came too sudden for me, so it's like, what y'all got going on, man?
Yeah.
That don't
but it's
right.
like we need to make sure the inner city get it first, and it's just like I don't believe that I'm getting the same vaccine that LeBron James is getting. I don't believe we got the same access to the vaccines that the folks at the top got, and it's like we got so many different companies, like 3 different companies producing it. Johnson and Johnson, you only need 1 shot. The Moderna, you need 2 shots, and all this shit. It's like, hold on, man, it's too much for me. And then we know biologically, black folks and white folks are not even the same. Like I think biologically we're 2 different species. We don't even have the same. Our DNA don't even look the same. So the fact that I just don't feel like we all taking the same stuff. I'm just too skeptical, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
What if they require you to take it to get to go back into the KJLH office? Then what? Next question.
You know what? For real shit, this ain't the only radio station. So you know what I'm saying?
You a fool. Man. What's going on with the Stop Asian Hate?
You know what, man? It's when you see these videos of folks doing this to Asian folks, it's like, man, what's wrong with these people? It's crazy. Just like when we saw the videos of cats messing with the corn man and all that. It's like, man, what's wrong with these little niggas? It's not cool to do that.
Right.
But at the same, it's no but. It's not cool at any rate. But it's like, to me, it's interesting how fast people went from the Black Lives Matter and people having a problem with that, everybody having an issue and this and that, creating a whole different movement outside of the Black Lives Matter because they was in such opposition to it, to now everybody's supposed to just jump on the Stop Asian Hate bus.
Right.
And it's like, how many of them Asians was talking? And it's like, we can't go tit for tat. Wrong is wrong. But it's like, how many of y'all was really supporting us? We was dealing with the people getting kicked out the salons and all this and that, the shit going on in Africa and all that. Again, I'm not saying
that was in China. They was kicking all of the Africans out of China when the coronavirus, saying that we started it. And then all of a sudden the Asian hate came, and that was kind of like puzzling to me.
Exactly. You got the news action. How can black people be allies to Asian people? And it's like, wait a minute. What about our allies?
Right.
So I don't know.
I for me, bro, because where we live at, we don't live amongst, like, there is no Asians here where we live, bro.
I see what you're
saying. I don't have no Asian neighbors, no Asian nothing. And the only time I see Asians right here in the city is if they selling or something. And I don't see, like, I visually can't see the Asian hate nowhere.
I see what you're saying.
Because they still, if but I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying, for me personally, I haven't seen it. I don't live amongst Asians, bro. Like in the city, it's nothing but black. It's nothing but blacks and Mexicans. So when I seen the Stop Asian Hate, it kind of threw me off guard. Like, what you mean? Like, I ain't seen nobody do nothing to no. What are y'all talking about?
But check this out. Watch how this works. Imagine white folks all sitting in their neighborhoods, and when we doing a Black Lives Matter shit, they like, we ain't never seen nothing happen to black people because they ain't never live around black folks. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They can say the same thing.
That's true.
Black folks, we don't see no police violence. What y'all talking about?
That's true. But I'm saying like this, you don't see no police violence, right?
Right.
But they'll cast judgment on us and call us thieves and murderers, but they ain't seen us do it neither.
You're right. It's a double-edged sword. You're right.
Double-edged sword. Now, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that it's not going on, but I'm just trying to put it together and connect the dots to see like when, where, and how did this start? Because all of a sudden it just came when Donald Trump was the main one pushing it. Oh, this the Chinese virus, this virus, this that virus, and then none of that Asian hate came until he left the office, and now everybody is just taking their anger out on Asians, and I'm not understanding where it's coming from. Because I seen the video of the Asian lady getting attacked, and that shit was terrible. I seen a few videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of look at it like the thing. Remember when we just had the issue when they felt like all the blacks were attacking the street vendors?
Yeah.
And yes, indeed, some of them did get attacked, and that was a terrible thing, right? But I'm trying to figure out what's the actual numbers to that, because if you can post something back to back to back to back and make it seem like it's bigger than what it really is.
In fact, let me take this call real quick.
Go ahead.
Studio. Looking pretty good. How you doing today?
Let's say that again. We back recording. We on.
Yeah. So that was Kevin Nash. And I just asked him about the case, what he thought was gonna happen. He said, man, you gotta watch the footage from in court today. He said they show all the personal body cam footage from the cops. It's new angles, and it's like they right up on him. So you can actually like you can hear him breathing, you can see all the shit. And he said they showed all that footage from the start to the finish to when he died. And he said it's real traumatic because it seems like you're actually on top of him. Watch him, get in choked out and all that. So I haven't watched it. I'm gonna check it out, man. But like he was saying, bro, if it's easier for us to forget what jumped all this shit off before the coronavirus and all that. When things got crazy, it was because of this situation. And from the looks of it, it looks as though Minneapolis is gearing up to say, we paid y'all, we're not gonna charge Derek. He didn't die from the knee. He died from, some amphetamines or some shit. But if he doesn't get charged, bro, it's gonna be worse than anything we've ever seen. And my thoughts is that the Proud Boys, the same cats that rushed the Capitol building and all that, if it goes down and people are rebelling, they're gonna take it upon themselves to come out and try to defend something. And then that's what we're gonna have this civil war, man. Because it's gonna be cats out in the streets shooting. It's gonna be nuts, bro. And I don't want to speak that into existence, man. But if they don't charge this cop, it's gonna be nasty, bro.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
What do you think is gonna happen if they don't charge this cop?
Nothing. That's just my honest
opinion. You think it's gonna go to work?
Nothing. I don't think nothing is gonna happen like this. The reason why I say that is because nothing, okay, I should say nothing out of the norm is going to happen. Nothing that hasn't happened before is going to happen.
Okay.
Nobody's going to storm. We're not going to go attack the right people. Nobody's going to go do anything to any officers or like that. I'm not telling nobody to do so, but that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, I think we're so conditioned to them getting off to the point where it's like, what's so different today? That's all I'm saying. I don't think nothing is really gonna happen. I don't think a civil war is gonna happen either. You know what I'm saying? Because think about where we live. If a civil war take place and you saying it's whites against whoever or whites against blacks, the whites have to storm from wherever they at to come down here to us.
Yeah, they gotta come from Orange County down here.
We don't live amongst them.
Yeah.
Well, here we don't. So I don't know how much of a civil war
it'll happen here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
They won't pop off here in LA. They might gonna do that, but where will be a war is in Middle America.
Where in Minnesota, wherever George Floyd at, it might go crazy.
Exactly, in the South, in Middle America, Wisconsin and shit. Where Trump town is gonna go down. So the black folks there might not be as safe. But like you said, in LA, I doubt they coming down. They coming down to 91 for no action. I doubt.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. What's now Derek Jackson, man? We got two Dereks on the hot seat.
You right. It's a bad day to be named Derek, boy.
The Derek Jackson, he was caught.
Man,
he's like a relationship guru, and the women always fall.
This old fool. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? To me, I couldn't say it on air because he's an affiliate or whatever. But to me, Derek Jackson ain't no different than Steve Harvey. What make these cats relationship gurus? What is it?
That's what I haven't figured that out.
My thing, we see how he got his audience. Derek Jackson, dark-skinned brother, workout. You know what I'm saying? Ladies don't mind looking at him. He's every time any man had a critique of Derek Jackson, bro, we all said the same thing. He's not telling women the truth. He's just telling women what they want to hear.
All of those dudes that be relationship gurus and all of that, they just say what the women, we know what they doing, and the women just fall for it every time.
We know it. You start DMing him, he giving you information. Next thing you know, he got your panties in his hand. Okay,
he capping them. Listen.
He knocking them all down, ladies. It just don't be mad. He was
Hey,
knocking them down and telling y'all lies in the process and making money.
and then did you see the video? The video further lets me know he's spitting something in her ear.
Yes, yes.
And what's so sad about today is instead of the women see what's going on, they start clowning the woman for wearing the bonnet.
Because it takes for the women to admit that they've been duped, they're gonna have to be accountable. So instead of them being accountable, they just pivot and talk about something else.
So you saying women don't hold themselves accountable?
Never, ever. They don't know how. They don't know how to hold themselves accountable. And we could go through a number of things. And of course, I'm not saying all women can't hold themselves accountable. There are a select few, right? But overall, it's hard to say, you know what? Although all the homies was telling me I got duped, I lost some money, I got played. They don't want to say that. They just pivot and say something else.
Well, you know what? I don't like, this is not a woman bashing segment, but you're absolutely right. Women do not take ownership, and they don't like to take ownership, and they do not like to be wrong, bro.
They don't like to take accountability for anything.
No, they don't take accountability for nothing. The first thing they'll do, like even if when we drop this, when the women see this video, let me tell you,
they're gonna be mad.
They're gonna be mad, and then the first thing they're gonna do is instead of saying, "Hey, you know what? We don't take accountability," they're gonna start saying, "Well, y'all males do this."
Exactly. Same thing.
They're gonna figure out a way to point it to us.
It's a pivot, though. That's a pivot, bro.
Yeah.
What happened when you can't go? You got to pick up your dribble. You got to pivot. They pick up their dribble and pivot. We can start talking about female rap, right? Yep. Why all y'all top female just talk about they pussy and robbing people, right?
Right.
And we could talk about the prostitution in female rap, right? And they'd be like, well, instead of addressing it, they'd be like, well, men do X, Y, and Z.
Right. Like we're not talking about what men do right now.
Let's talk about that. We can't never get to no real issues because they won't take accountability. They just pivot.
But there are some women out there though that will take that, you know what I'm saying? That it's just I guess we don't see enough of them speaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, between.
How did you feel about Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B performance at the Grammys?
Man, you know what? I feel like artists have the right to express themselves creatively, right? Cool. If you want to be put on a pedestal as a glorified prostitute in front of the world, because the white folks would never have their artists doing that. The white folks, we had Duma Lima out there doing whatever she's doing, but white folks would never allow two white women to make a song called WAP and then let them perform it at the Grammys. That's only for our women. Only our women can be degraded like that, right? And then my thing is like, our women find power in it. It's my body. If I want to talk about my wet ass pussy, cool, it's mine. I can do what I want. You right, baby. You can do what you want, right? But then I feel like there's a time and place for everything. If you're gonna do it on the Grammys, don't get mad at the pushback. Don't get mad at the people being outraged. Don't get mad at that because they put you in. The Grammys put y'all on that pedestal to be torn down like that. They would never put Celine Dion or goddamn Britney. They would never put their people on a pedestal talking about they wet ass pussy. Only our women to do that. And as a black man, we got to sit there and look at it like, damn, my daughter's seeing this. And they look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's all bad. We men, we like ass and titties and all that, right? But there's a time and place for that. And we talking about the murder of George Floyd, this case, all this real shit happening, and two of the biggest female artists in the country was on the Grammys shaking a pussy, acting like they was scissoring each other and shit.
Yeah, humping it.
Now, how dumb as fuck can you be, baby? And my thing is like, I said, artists, you express yourself creatively, you know, do your thing. But my thing is like, I guarantee Cardi didn't let her daughter watch that performance, right? But you will do that performance and be okay with my daughter watching it. And then you say, well, it's your job as a parent to parent. You're right. But just as when we was growing up, you go to school, you learn everything through your homeboys and your friends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You learn the birds and the bees, everything. So you're foolish to think that you can make content like that and kids are not going to see it.
Now, I agree with you 100%, right? This my whole thing, right? And this is what I say to women when they say, it's on a parent. You're absolutely right, but it takes a village to raise a child. But women, women will take over kid shit and make it sexual and then blame it on the parents for them seeing it. Prime example. Look at what the hell women did to Halloween.
Ooh, brother, you speaking a word right now, boy.
Oh,
Hold on now.
Look,
you speaking a word, man. You speaking a word right now.
Look at what's going on TikTok.
Ooh, it's supposed to be for kids and then turn it into the ass show.
TikTok was for kids. Now y'all turn it into let's shake ass every challenge and then have everybody do it. And then now, it's the parents' fault that they come on, man. That goes back to what we saying, taking the accountability for what you're doing.
Exactly.
How about y'all take all of these videos y'all do when y'all butt naked and shit and show them to y'all kids?
Nope.
Play it on the TV and let your kids see all of it and then see what's going on. The same way it affects your kids is affecting somebody else's kids. The only difference is your kids might be embarrassed, but them other kids are not embarrassed. They looking up to you and they want to do what you do. They want to do the cry baby challenge and they want to do this Megan Thee Stallion shit. Same with the young male rappers.
How many?
All y'all niggas want to kill y'all super killers on the track. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Man, listen here, man. Stop feeding these kids this bullshit that y'all not doing. Period. Point blank, bro. It's all lame. But like you said, man, I think it's a little bit more difficult to get the women to be held accountable than the men.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. Maybe I could be biased. I don't know. I need a woman to, you know what I'm saying? You know, check a nigga if I'm wrong. Let me know, baby. I could be wrong, but that's just the way that I see it.
And I feel that sometimes it's hard. We can have these straight up conversations. And I'm not saying that a man won't pivot. I'm not saying he won't do that. We could talk to some of these young boys about this gangster shit they talking about and robbing and scamming. It's like, bro, you lying to yourself and to the people, and you making other young cats want to do that. He might acknowledge that, but I feel like if we having that conversation with him, he's not gonna turn and say, well, what the women are doing X, Y, and Z.
Right, because this ain't got nothing to do with it. Exactly. It has nothing to do with what the women doing. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the difference we talking about. Like, we're not saying women can't be accountable, but oftentimes when the pressure is on, instead of standing down and okay, this is what it is, y'all just pivot and say, well, this is what men do.
Right. Now you notice in the news, bro, we got a few little domestic altercations that just happened. The first one that they came out was Sweetie and Quavo. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw that video.
What was your take on that?
I mean, I don't know what was going on. I ain't never been in no shit. You know, people say you've been in a relationship, you done been through some things before. I don't have scuffles too much like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have too many scuffles.
Some of us just don't have that.
Yeah, like I don't know what that's about. So I don't know, man. It looks sketchy. Honestly, I don't think she ever really. I got to keep it a buck, bro. I got to keep it a buck with this. I think Sweetie, a beautiful girl, all that. Yeah. But before Quavo, it was no hit records. It was no Sweetie. I didn't know who she was. I feel like Quavo pulled up.
I thought she had the Too Short song.
No, you talking about the Petey Pablo joint?
Oh, that was Duke Whip, right?
Exactly. That's Quavo. Yeah. Quavo came in. I think he used his connections to really get her set up, and now she's off. She's out of here. She's a superstar. She's on TV with the Dear White Folks and all this shit. She's doing her thing, but I don't feel like it was ever really genuine. Like, if you see that video, man, she got a video. It's an interview. She in a club. Quavo is standing behind her, and I think this is just after he bought her a Birkin and a Bentley, all kind of sucker shit, right? He's standing behind her in the club.
You called him a sucker because he was buying stuff for his girl?
No, do buy stuff for your girl, cool. But I mean, do he like a sucker now though?
I mean, he was in a relationship with her. He did what he wanted to do at that time. You feel me?
I guess you're right. Yeah. This is why I'm saying.
But I hear what you're saying. No, he would have been a sucker if that wasn't his girl and she was just playing him. Like, yeah.
But based on this interview, you got to watch this interview, man. She's in a club. Quavo's standing behind her, and the interviewer asked her something. She like, yeah, if your nigga ain't buying you a Birkin and a Bentley and icing you out and keeping you with money, you need to throw that nigga back to the streets, right? And Quavo was behind her like, yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. And I'm thinking like, man, in that moment, how do you feel? Because she basically, it ain't nothing about no love. It ain't nothing about none of that shit. If the nigga is not cashing out for this, throw his ass back to the streets. And she said it just like that. And prior to that, he was cashing out all the shit. So it's kind of like, bro, I'm all for the gifts and all that, but I think it has got to be right. Like to me, we don't know what the relationship was like, but it just don't seem like it was genuine. He pulled up, he dropped, he got everything together, got everything tight. Now she's a superstar, and she hit him with the take care. So it's like,
I mean, you know what? Like you said, I don't know the details of that relationship. And nowadays, bro, we live in a time where people will say anything just to go viral on social media. So I don't know if that's why she may have said something like that, but what a coincidence that it coincides with the same music that she put out there. But in that video, I saw her swing at him and he kind of like ran a step back. And then it looked like he was reaching to try to grab the bags from her, and he took the bags and she fell in the elevator. So I really didn't see him like physically punch her, but I just feel like just having altercations like that alone is a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't have to be there. Like she swung on that man, that shouldn't even happen. And then whatever else you had to grab the bags for, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's some young kid silly shit you tripping in the hallway and Quavo like, baby, I'm Quavo. You get your ass in this elevator. These people gonna be my career gonna be over type shit, or I don't know. I need more context.
Exactly.
But I will say that I don't condone no physical altercation between no parties.
Yeah.
Women is not okay for you. The same way it's not okay for a man to hit a woman, it's not okay for a woman to hit a man. I don't give a damn if we can take the hit.
Yeah, man. Like
I don't give a damn if the hit don't do nothing. What are you doing putting your hands on somebody?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just if you got to put your hands on somebody, then you need to end it.
You need to get away from them.
And then it's really a man's responsibility too. If this woman is putting your hands on you and you actually stay there and get mad enough, and then you hit her back, no, nigga, you leave because you know you more of a threat to her than what she is to you. Mm-hmm. Technically, she'll have to pick up a weapon, you know, if you a man's man for real.
Yeah, she's gonna have to pick up a weapon against you. Yeah.
Exactly. So you know you might have to exit the situation, but as the women that feel like it's okay to put their hands on the man, y'all got another thing coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's never okay. You know, that's why you see that result. You see what's going on with Chet Hanks.
Talk about it as a white boy summer.
They say they got into a physical altercation with his black girlfriend. He on the internet with a bloody eye or something.
I see. So she didn't have no knife. Look like she just had her nails. Gordon, he said something to her. She smacked him. Bow. And it was bleeding.
White boy summer, huh?
Yeah, that white boy summer's over with, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, white boy summer, huh? He didn't win viral.
Went viral, yeah.
He didn't went viral doing all of that. Boy, you done lost your goddamn mind. What is wrong with you, man? I wonder what that was about.
He said she was stealing money from him. She was paying her rent with his credit card, is what he said.
You can pay rent with a credit card?
Apparently. I didn't know.
I never did that. I never heard of that. I gotta go get a money order tomorrow. Hey, I ain't never heard of that.
That's what he said. He called her stealing.
And word is he called her like a typical black B or something, or I'm not sure what happened verbatim. Let me see. Look. Yeah, I guess, but they say it's caught on video, bro, but I didn't see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just seen that one part where he was recording and he walked up on her and she smacked him. Bow! And he started bleeding. Man. He didn't play his cards right on that one.
Hey, what's your top 10? Do you have a top 10 Nipsey Hussle song list?
Oh, a top 10?
Or top 5?
Man. Let's see. I mean, man, so many joints, man. I like, what's that joint? I like that Stay Loyal song. All my niggas gonna stay loyal. I think I was on Prince, y'all.
All my niggas.
Yeah, that
all
joint.
All my niggas.
Yeah, that shit fire right there.
You got All My Niggas is one.
Let's see. Hold up. All My Niggas. I like Real Big. All My Niggas. I like County Jail.
Uh-huh.
I like that. He got some shit on there. None of this. That project he did with Bino and Blast, that joint, none of this is dope.
Yep.
Oh man, it's so many, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't have a top 5. You got a top 5?
I don't have a top 5, but I can name 5. I think I can give 5.
What's your favorite Nipsey joint?
Well, I'll tell you my first favorite, very first, was Day Roll.
They roll. That was with the game, huh?
Game featuring Game.
That's the first time I heard Nipsey.
They
That's
roll.
a fact.
Yes, they roll. And even back then, Hustle in the House was hot.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Crazy young named Nipsey. I'm turning because that was hot. He had They Roll, Hustle in the House. I like, me personally, I love Double Up.
Yeah, Double Up, man. Oh yeah, that's what
Double Up. Double Up is hot. I gotta get my fourth one, which is Dedication.
Oh yeah.
Dedication, my fourth one. And then another one, I'm gonna go with the joint with Pac-Man, Big Guns. I got 8. Hey, nigga, pick one.
Yeah.
That was it right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, but then again, though, Victory Lap.
Classic.
And Dr. Talon just to smoke.
Yeah. Classic.
Listening to music at the Maya Ruins.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nipsey the GOAT. Nipsey one of the GOATs. For real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, let me ask you that, man. We don't like to do the comparison and contrasting, man. But when it's all said and done, will Nip go down and be bigger than Pac? Or is it that he didn't have enough work to measure up to Pac?
I think their work was in 2 different areas.
Okay.
I think the people love Pac. We love Pac. Pac was the Nipsey Hussle that couldn't touch the people, that didn't physically touch the people.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Right. Now,
he was big to actually be on Slauson and Crenshaw, but he represented the people like that.
Now Nipsey, they both died. They both did something that each other didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tupac got the catalog that touched the people.
True.
Nipsey actually touched the people. But his catalog is not as strong as Tupac catalog.
Exactly.
Because Tupac got changes.
That's a fact.
He got changes. He got Dear Mama.
Dear Mama.
But Nipsey got a whole shopping center and a whole clothing line that motivated a whole city. That motivated a whole section. That motivated. So I believe they go hand in hand, bro. I can't tell you who's gonna be bigger than who, but I think that they both, if them niggas was alive together, should be, man, listen, man.
Crazy.
They'd be the world's biggest hated, man. The most hated, man. Ain't nobody like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is. Straight up, simple. That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
Nipsey, man, he missed so much, bro. Like, he was just inspiration to know where he came from and what he was doing and how he was doing it, man. Like you said, he was Pac that touched the people.
Right.
Like, we all love Pac, but you couldn't reach out and see Pac. You couldn't pull up on Pac. You couldn't talk to Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey, you felt like, at least me personally, like, everybody you know that met Nipsey or had a story about Nipsey or some shit. You feel like, man, you know what I'm saying? You feel connected to him or something. Like, man, that's the homie right there.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact because he was amongst the people. Now, I feel like Tupac wanted to be amongst the people too, but his career and his situation didn't permit him to be as much like Nipsey, because Nipsey born and raised here. That's his neighborhood, and he got business in his neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Tupac is it was a little different. But I think they kind of go both hand in hand, bro. I can't compare the two. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they both complement each other. You feel what I'm saying? And that's like some of the coldest ish ever, you know?
Yeah.
That's just the way I see it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real talk, man.
Did you watch Hip Hop Uncovered?
Nah. Who was on Hip Hop Uncovered?
The new series with Dev Anthony, her brother Bimmy, Big U, Trick Trick,
Yeah.
and
I haven't seen.
Trick and Haitian Jack.
Hmm.
Oh, you ain't saw it? You haven't saw it yet?
I haven't seen. I gotta watch. Is it about like? I'm assuming it's about like the people that funded all the people in hip hop, like the street cats that was behind all the labels and shit.
It's not necessarily funding. It's just these street people experienced in before and in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So they tell you the story of where they come from, and then they tell you, they link it to how they got in the industry and, you know, what their experience was like inside the industry. But they all like gangsters in street and, you know what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. Because, you know, Dev Anthony brother was from the Supreme team, was Supreme.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Bimmy. That's Dev brother, the light-skinned dude with the freckles, which is Waka Flocka uncle.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, he was Supreme, the Supreme team. You feel what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah, it runs deep because, you know, 50 and his relationship with the Supreme team. You know yeah, that was yeah. So, you know, but that it's on Hulu.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna look at it so we can talk about that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I checked it out. I had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, man. So in closing, to wrap it up. Recently, man, I was and shout out to this brother, man. He always makes headlines. Sometimes he says some outlandish things. We love him because he's from the city. We support him, and we know that he'll pull up. If you get to talking crazy about this brother, he'll definitely pull up on you. But sometimes I feel like the logic is a little misplaced. And let me ask you. A couple weeks ago, it was an interview, and I would say Compton OG, hip hop legend in some respects, The Game. Okay. He's a lot of people's favorite rappers. A lot of people say that first album, the documentary, was a classic. You know what I'm saying? He got hit records. He been in the game for a minute.
It's a classic.
It is. It's a fact. And like I said, we love and support him. He was on an interview the last week, and he said that he feels like he's the greatest rapper to ever come out of the West Coast. And I feel like every rapper should feel like that. You want to feel like you're the best. And then people obviously say, well, you can spit, you good, bro, but it's this little cat named Kendrick that's from Compton. And he's, he flaming everything. And granted, you got a bunch of different styles out here on the West Coast, but we talking bars, bar for bar and lyrics. Kendrick Lamar is kind of reigning supreme. A lot of people are saying that. And Game said, well, no, Kendrick Lamar can't be the greatest because he was listening to me when he was learning how to rap. I'm technically a big homie, so I'm the greatest rapper that came out the West Coast. I beg to differ. Like I said, Game he's on the Mount Rushmore. He can rap. He got classics. I can't take nothing away from Game. But the hardest out the West Coast, I can't say that, man. What you think?
Did the nigga say he the hardest out the West Coast or the hardest out of Compton? Because he could be
the hardest to come out of the West Coast. Hardest rapper ever come out of the West Coast.
Listen, yeah, nigga pull up and all that, nigga, but fuck all that, nigga. You smoking dope. Period, nigga.
Smoking dope.
I'm in Compton right now, gang. You smoking dope.
Hey, like I said, man, you supposed to think you the greatest. Game rap with the best of them.
Game goes on the Mount Rushmore for top Compton artists, period, right now.
Okay, top Compton artists, but not out the West Coast.
That means if you the best, bro, that means the same thing, the same logic he had towards Kendrick. It's the same logic we can use for him growing up listening to Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg.
I see what you're saying.
That's why you sound like a fool. Yeah. You try to use that logic on Kendrick, but yeah. Kendrick can be better than. Listen, if I'm sitting in the cut and I'm watching the best, that's all I get to see is the best. What you think I'm gonna be when I get to my spot? Nigga, I watched you. You never watched me. Ooh. I got footage of you all day. So when we get in the ring, I'm finna boop, bop, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop, bing, boom. You never saw footage of me though. So I learned from you plus whatever I got.
That's a fact. That's like Jordan Kobe. Kobe watched Jordan. I'm gonna take all your stuff and then put my little sprinkle on it.
Why? And now people like Kobe might be better than Jordan.
That's a fact. I understand.
Although I don't agree, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know, that's blasphemous, but I
I
understand.
feel like Game is the hardest ever out the West Coast. No, nigga, because you got to be better than Ice Cube.
I think Game is better than Ice Cube, bro.
Nigga, if you think Game is better than Ice Cube on No Vaseline in My Summer Vacation, that's the Ice Cube in his prime.
You heard Game. What is it? 52 bars and running or whatever that shit was he put out.
The old shit back in the day before he came, when he was spitting all them bars. Listen, homie, you ain't listen.
You think Ice Cube is a better rapper than Game?
In Ice Cube prime, ask Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah, he gonna say that.
Brother,
Game say that.
Bro, that's all I'm telling. Listen, go back when you done, bro. See, people been hooked on. People only remember the body like Beyonce, face like Andre. But you a scrunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember they used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, they forgot Ice Cube was NWA. They forgot Ice Cube, Lethal Injection. They forgot Ice Cube was Today Was a Good Day, Summer Vacation. All of that stuff. They forgot about that.
That's real.
If you go back, when you done, listen. How to Survive in South Central, a place where buzzing the cap is fundamental. No, you can't find a shit in a handbook. Listen to me, bro.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Cube. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Cube was that nigga. I can't front, man.
Then that means he gotta be better than DJ Quick.
Nah, bro, you going too far now. You going
DJ Quick do his own every.
You going too far now, bro. Cube is not fucking with DJ Quick on his best day.
You said Cube not in lyrics?
No. DJ Quick was had too much flavor, man.
Bro, you lost your mind if you said, if you put Ice Cube in his prime versus DJ Quick in his prime. The reason DJ Quick got the edge only because DJ Quick is a producer at heart, bro, and he can make his own everything. We're talking about lyrics, bro. Lyrically, Ice Cube was a monster, bro. Bro, you is tripping. DJ Quick is a beast. I never said he wasn't, but when it come to just spitting bar like rapping,
bar for bar, yeah, you're right.
Ice Cube, he was a monster, like for real.
It feels like you're saying Ice Cube is the hardest rapper to ever come out the West Coast.
I think Snoop is.
Okay, that's. I'm gonna say I'm saying Snoop, Kendrick, and E40.
Oh, you know E40, my favorite rapper.
Yeah,
the biggest out of the West Coast, I feel.
Yeah, I think Snoop is the biggest rapper ever.
Top 5 West Coast in your right now.
Top 5 West Coast. We gotta go Snoop. We gotta go Kendrick. Me personally, he a sleeper, but he dope. I gotta put Boogie in there. Boogie is dope.
Okay.
Boogie be rapping. Boogie's nice. Kendrick, Snoop, Boogie. Right now at the West Coast, I mean, 40's still dropping music. He's still dropping.
They got the Mount Westmore finna drop. Don't play with 40, nigga. Don't play with 40.
Music. It be like 60 songs. So I can't check it all.
Bro.
Shit. Who else?
You got two youngsters on your shit.
Two youngsters, Snoop.
Quick, Snoop, and there's one more slot left.
Quick is in there for sure.
Yeah.
Gonna be in there. Damn, this shouldn't take me this long.
Mozzie damn near finna be in my eyes. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you know what? I'm putting Larry June in there. I fuck with Larry June hard. Yeah, I like Larry June. Larry June going in there for me.
See that? Okay. So for me, bro, I got a separate list, right? So because I feel like, well, I'm gonna say Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Nipsey. I'm gonna say E40.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Kendrick.
Yeah.
And then the last West Coast, I probably gotta go with Ice Cube. Are we counting Tupac?
Nah, Tupac is given. Like he already in there.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ice Cube, right? On that. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me be fair. Let me take Kendrick off that first. No. I'm gonna leave him there.
Okay. Kendrick deserves to be with the OGs. He's not with the new cats. He's not the new cats no more.
But I'm not. Only reason why, because I'm saying I put him there because of his style.
Mm-hmm.
Now my other list, the younger one. It starts off with Mozzie.
Yeah. Okay.
Mozzie is one of the coldest to be my night.
He is.
Mozzie so cool. But the rest of the young ones, like, let me get some of the newer young cats. They roses.
Yeah.
I like the young cat, Big Sad, 1900.
Okay. Big Sad.
Real nigga hard to me.
Okay.
Right? I'm telling you what I like.
Okay.
Like the nigga Big Sad. He hard. A third one would be I like Rucci from Inglewood.
Shout out to Rucci. I fuck with Rucci too.
Even my youngins, they roll Rucci hard. I like Rucci.
To the city with my motherfucking windows down. Hey, I fuck with that Rucci, man.
Now, who else?
You told me about Blue Bucks Clan.
I rock with Blue Bucks Clan. They hot.
Yeah, I fuck with Blue Bucks Clan.
Another one too, right there. And damn, one more. Let me think. All Black.
All Black up. That's up north, right? That's the Bay Area.
Yeah. The one with the nose, with the ring right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black so hard. I ain't gonna lie, Larry June. See, I was rocking with Larry June before he
probably was on him early because you was back and forth up top. Yeah.
And that Max Payne, and man, I was rocking with Larry June before all of that. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, yeah, man, that's all that's what it is, man.
You know, I like Guap Dad 4000 too, man. He got flavor. I like what he got going on.
Guap Dad a little smooth. He just don't drop enough music.
You know, he just dropped the album, the whole album produced by Ill Mind. That's kind of that's I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but I'm like, damn, Ill Mind did it. That's a big step right there.
I haven't even listened to Rod Wave whole album yet, to be real with you.
That's your boy right there.
Nigga hard.
Yeah.
Rod Wave hard, nigga. Oh my mama, he's so hard.
Who do you feel like? And we're gonna wrap up soon, man. But who do you feel like we don't brought it to the West Coast? We gotta talk the South, right? Yep. We gotta talk about it. You super tapped in.
But Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty.
What's up? That's what I'm coming with. Is Pooh Shiesty the hottest right now, or is it still Lil Baby?
Lil Baby got it, but Pooh Shiesty, that dude right there.
Is this that one record that's popping, or does he have a catalog of shit that's hot?
He got a catalog, but Back in Blood is like one of his biggest ones that's booming right now.
Yeah.
Okay, he signed a 1017 and my young bull Fujiano. Baby mama ain't this. She won't let me see my son. Come on, man. They trying to come with it. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to the South, bro, I'm going Rod Wave. I'm going Lil Baby. I'm going let me see, man. Let me think. Let me look at my let me see who else. I'm going Rod
down for a long time. Your boy Uzi Vert is not no pushover, man.
What you saying as far as music? What you saying?
I thought he was a clown. I did not get it. I thought it was mumble rap, and I started listening to Uzi. I don't like everything, but the shit he got his own lane. He's not garbage. Like I thought it was some clown shit, but it's not. Lil Uzi Vert he's a factor down there, and it's real shit.
Uzi not from the South. Lil Uzi from Philly.
He from Philly. He is, but he don't strike me as an East Coast. It's not like you can't put him with the East Coast, like the Dave East in the Ransom and Griselda. He don't fit with the East Coast type of thing.
No, because he got his own. He on his own. You know, his own everything. He in the same lane with the RP, the Triple X's, and all of them.
Yeah.
The RP Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie, Juice WRLD was hard.
I listened to some of this shit. I hadn't got all the way into it though. But he could really rap though.
I think Juice WRLD got Lil Uzi, bro. RP. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I can say that.
Juice WRLD to sit on your radio station and freestyle like a mug. Juice WRLD really freestyle, really for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now now Lil Uzi be making some songs, but when you describe Lil Uzi, that reminded me how I feel about Young Thug. Play with Young Thug if you want to. Listen to him closely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play that shit back.
Bullshit, but he really
play it back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Thugger is hard. Like Thugger be putting it together.
Yeah, man. You know I was late to that party too, but Thugger, he come with it, man.
Yeah, Thugger come with it, man.
Last question, bro. I want your opinion. I've been arguing with Cass about this for fucking weeks. in your opinion, and then I'll give you my opinion. Out of these two rappers, who's the king of the South? Is it T.I.? Is it Rick Ross? Is it who is it? I say T.I. and Rick Ross are the only two cats that got the catalog, they got the everything, whatever the case is, they can compete for it. T.I. call himself the king. He got the catalog, but I don't think he's the king of this. I say Rick Ross is more the king of the South than T.I. based on catalog.
You going strictly on catalog?
I mean, we gotta go everything. Catalog, business acumen, everything. We go the full spectrum of everything. Who's the king of the South?
And I gotta pick them two niggas?
Well, no, if you got somebody else, then you can say that. But typically, when we talk king of the South, it's T.I. name come up and Rick Ross name come up.
You gonna have to say Goo-Wop.
Ooh, Gucci.
I'm going Goo-Wop, bro.
That's a fact, bro. We just talk about 10-17 records, all of that shit. Yeah.
The king of the South, bro, is either gonna be Goo-Wop or Lil Wayne, in my opinion.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you why I say Lil Wayne. Hold on. Let me tell you why. Can you hear me? I'm gonna tell you why I say Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Because most of the artists of today's generation, they was not motivated. They probably listen to T.I. They don't name T.I. They don't name Rick Ross. They name Lil Wayne. They name Gucci Mane. Period.
You got a point.
All of the people from the South from Atlanta that Gucci worked with before they was big, you can't say that about some of these other artists. Goo-Wop, the first time I heard Nicki Minaj was on the song with Goo-Wop.
Yeah.
With Gucci.
Gucci is the greatest A&R in hip hop ever.
But he never signed none of the right ones. He never did the right paperwork.
He never did, but you see what he got cracking now, though. He got the biggest song in hip hop with Pooh Shiesty. Man, Gucci might be the greatest A&R ever, man. He done had his hands on everything that came out the South. Yeah. Everything that came out of Atlanta, it seemed like he done touched it.
Migos, OJ the Juice, Nicki Minaj, all of the ones you can think of, bro. I'm gonna say Goo-Wop.
That's valid, bro. I can't even argue with that. Not T.I., not Rick Ross. The king of the South is Gucci.
Now, if you talking about who started the trap,
T.I. started the trap for sure.
I'm gonna tell you this. Let's be real. Let me be real with you before we, the first people to put the word trap on the track was a group called Ghetto Mafia.
Ooh, Ghetto Mafia. You taking it back.
It was Ghetto Mafia. Then after that, Tip is the one that kind of just
yeah.
And then Jeezy came in, we trap or die, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Goo-Wop came and just flooded them with all the music. And he flooded the streets with more music than all of them.
Yeah.
He just took it over.
Mm-hmm.
Now at that same time, you still had little Boosie out the South.
Very true.
I'm going 3. It's either Boo-Pop, Goo-Wop, or Lil Wayne.
What about Yo Gotti?
Yeah, Yo Gotti, that nigga too, out of Memphis.
Out of Memphis, he a big dog out of Memphis too.
Big dog out of Memphis, and they all was. But I'm saying like how Gucci was, bro. Gucci had so much. You could be a Gucci fan, bro. At that time when he was popping, he had so much music out. You thought just when you thought you had all the Gucci songs, you could pull up on somebody and they play a Gucci song you never heard.
Yeah,
you would have sworn you was the biggest Gucci fan. Like, damn, I didn't hear that yet.
Oh yeah,
bro. Gucci the one that started Gucci, and then Boosie was doing it too. Gucci the one that started, nigga, dropping so much music, bro, to the point where it was like, remember Lil Wayne used to do all the squad ups and all that shit?
Yeah.
Gucci took that same formula, bro, and just was dropping and dropping.
Yeah.
To the point where you had no choice.
So that you say that worked.
Will Chamberlain mixtape was like 7 of them.
Yeah.
I think it was great. Goo-Wop outwork niggas, bro.
That's a fact. Hey man, I ain't got nothing else, man. The king of the South, based on your standards and what you just said, man, gotta be Gucci Mane.
It's gonna be Goo-Wop or Wayne.
That's it, bro. Which see, You always leave them with something positive, bro. What you got for them right now?
Oh man, tell my youngsters, be yourself. You don't gotta be nothing else. You don't gotta be a shooter. You don't gotta be a killer. You don't gotta be a gangster, gorilla, or Godzilla around this motherfucker. Just be you.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. Hey, listen, you'll save yourself a world of trouble being yourself.
Yeah.
You try to be something you're not, boy. That's when you get caught up real fast. Do you? And if they don't accept you for who you are, give it two of them. You dig what I'm saying? But I do got a last question for you.
All right.
Did you order Lil Nas X shoes?
Man, fuck no. Hell no. Yeah, nigga, you order them shoes, nigga, you can trust it's gonna be a demon in your house somewhere.
Ah, man.
Fuck that. Man, you know what? But the Jesus shoes is hard though. With the water in it, the shit is hard.
Well, he got human blood in his. How about that?
Man, that shit is nuts, bro.
Nigga,
but you know what? They gonna resell like crazy. So
nigga,
if you got a pair, they gonna be worth some money.
Nike done sued their ass.
Nike sued them, yeah. Mischief got sued, but man, that's a whole different story. That shit, man. We say that for next time, bro. That's a whole different story, bro.
They lost their mind. That's a fact.
They playing with that, but see, he know what he doing. It's a whole like you got the gay and lesbian crowd and the whoopty whoop crowd. It's a whole crowd of people that fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
And it's only 666 pair.
Yeah, that shit is ridiculous. They gonna keep fucking around, and Satan gonna pull up to his house. Like I heard you requested me, nigga. You thought it was a game.
What's up, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, now?
You thought it was cute, huh? Okay, yeah.
Shit.
But man,
yep.
Hey, but you know, we be back on shit.
Close it out, nigga. You forgot your role. God damn.
How do I close? I done forgot how to close this shit out.
I don't know. I guess you just hit X on the screen up there.
All right. Well, y'all take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, man. Peace of love. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in LA. And that's it.
You already know. Listen, like, subscribe, go to the YouTube channel. NEGUS space IN space L.A. Go like, subscribe, share, comment. We need all of the above, bro. Go share with your friend. Share it with a friend. And if you got a YouTube page, make sure you share it on your actual YouTube page, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. We out of here.
That's it.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right, nigga.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you tomorrow, man.
All right.